Welcome back to the Bearded One series on my channel. And this series is all about the beards. How to grow a bigger one, thicker one, healthier one, faster. With that being said, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. So the question of the day is, what do these oils and butters have in common? So what's up, fam? To answer the question that I asked earlier in the video, what did those ingredients have in common? And basically two things. One is they are all natural. The other is none of them are beard specific. And I don't mean to harp on it, but I think that a lot of folks who are in the bearded community need to take the time to kind of experiment and see how things work. Don't leave it up to the individual who is selling the product, who also manufactures the product, and take their word for it. I'm not saying don't try those products. I'm not saying those products might not work for you. But I am saying that it may be a bit of a biased opinion. And it's ironic that we purchase these man-made products to go on our beards, and it's always touted as beard specific, be it the conditioners, the wash, what have you. And then we turn around and look for the all-natural ingredients that they're putting in these products. And we find that a lot of the all-natural products, that their ingredients that they're putting in those products, we could go out and buy ourselves. And I understand it is a little bit more cumbersome to start mixing your own oils and doing your own washes and things of that nature. But, it's just funny to me. And I will say that I love Scotch Porter. I love the way it smells. I love the way it conditions. It makes my beard feel. But I've also taken the time to experiment with a lot of, actually the majority of the products that I had listed there. And there's so many more that could have been listed. But I guess the moral to the story is we are searching for beard specific products that do not have beard specific ingredients, yet rather all natural ingredients. So, to me, it's a little bit suspect in that, in that way. And I'm guilty of it too, in some cases. Now, I just want to say, for as many people who recommend a castor oil for their beard, my grandmother's grandmother, Jamaican, used it in the hair on their head, not on their beard. It is good for the hair, no matter where, on either. But, again, some people swear by it as far as what it does for their beard, but the bottom line is it does that for the hair on your head, your beard, regardless. Doesn't matter. And that's just it. I just wanted to make that point. I'm going to include in the description below links to some of the oils that I've been using as of late. And when I do use some of these products, I give it enough time. A lot of these products you can't just use for a couple of weeks and really make a decision unless they react in some horrible way to your skin or, adversely to your beard. But you need to give it that solid 30 days and sometimes even more. Depending on what the product is, sometimes I use it for up to 3 months before I'll make a decision. Okay, this is something I could rock with or something that I won't. So I'll include the links to where you can get those particular oils that I do use as part of my morning routine every day. Now, the only difference with those three is the amount that I use. Little goes a long way, but I do go a lot lighter in the summer months when it's warm as opposed to the winter months. And as I mentioned in some of my previous videos that you should probably check out, you know, I like to use my oils in the morning. And the reason why I like to do that is I like to give my beard sufficient enough time, and my skin sufficient enough time to absorb those oils. And I am using 3 different oils. I'm using vitamin E, I'm using the Emu Oil, and then I'm using the Castor Oil to seal it. And you know, in the winter months, I go a little bit heavier. Summer months, you know, you might be perspiring more, I might be perspiring more. And so I don't want to have like a thoroughly oily beard or feel like my skin or, you know, is just too oily. So I'll scale back depending on the weather. Now, I'm going to show you pictures of 2 products that I've found that, again, are not necessarily beard specific, but I've heard them mentioned in other videos, you know, as far as the properties that they may have. Well, at least one, the mango butter. I haven't specifically heard anyone speak about that Cantu leave-in conditioner and repair cream, but I love it. It smells great. So to go further into that, my PM routine or nighttime routine is a little bit different. I don't like to use oils at night, but I still obviously want to try and keep my beard to some degree moist and supple and untangled, you know, so that, you know, however I go to sleep, when I wake up, I have something to work with other than a dry, brittle beard. And I've come across these 2 products, and using those in unison have worked extremely well for me. I would recommend to anyone out there to try it in that combination and see how it feels and how it works for you. And generally my nighttime routine is once out of the shower, slightly moist beard. First, I'm going to go in and hit it with the Cantu leave-in conditioner cream. Work that in really well as best I can. Sometimes it might still be a little white on the beard, but that I don't care about because I'm getting ready to go to bed, or I'm, you know, winding down on the day. I will then take the mango butter and basically apply that over the beard, seal in the leave-in conditioner and the dampness, the water, seal in that moisture, and boom. I do use a beard bonnet, beard bib, whatever you want to call it. I do use one at night, and so once I've got that on there, and you know, I'll give it sufficient time to dry up a little bit. No one wants to go to bed with a wet beard. So dry up a little bit, and then I'll throw my bonnet on, and man, I'm good to go. When I wake up in the morning, my beard is still soft, and you know, basically all I got to do is just kind of moisten it with a little bit of water to comb it through, because we never comb our beards dry, right? And voila, you know, style it. The combination of the 2, again, depending on how much gets rinsed off in the shower, and I don't try to rinse it off completely, obviously, but to me, I find that it provides a certain level of hold. I have experimented with using those products and kind of like going out for the day. I did that just the other day, and in that case, it did provide a degree of hold as well. I don't like to use products with wax in it, and so the mango butter, in my opinion, worked really well for that. So I'm going to wrap up this video. Don't be scared to experiment is the moral of the story. This is something that goes on constantly throughout your beard journey. That's first time beard growers all the way to, if you'll notice on some of the major YouTubers when it comes to the beard community, they're constantly trying out new products, seeing how it feels, seeing how it works, doing reviews, so forth and so forth. And that's pretty much part of the game. So
I mentioned in this video earlier,
said,
this is one of the 2 products, Cantu Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. Love this stuff. Very creamy feel to it. The other is the mango butter. This has a harder, more organic coconut oil or even cocoa butter feel to it. And this was the end result yesterday. I felt great about my beard yesterday. It felt like it had some body, some meat, some bite to it. So that's it. I definitely recommend those 2 products in unison. Now here I came across a couple of recipes, if you will, for all natural beard washes. All natural beard washes. And I thought they were rather interesting in terms of the combinations of some of the things that were put in there. And it goes from as complex as the first slide, if you will, and it can go as easy or as simple as, some citrus fruits. And they outline different ones: lemons, limes, grapefruits, oranges. All of those can be used in terms of the acidic content of it to wash your beard. Now, in any of these cases, even apple cider vinegar, which is very common, you have to moisturize your beard afterwards, right? So we're going to put the oils or the butters or the creams in there, and then you're good to go.
So I'm gonna wrap this one up. Please feel free once again to like, comment, and subscribe. Always appreciate your comments. And stay frosty, and remember, sky's the limit. Peace.
This logo is a registered trademark of the Sky's the Limit family, LLC.